Alright, so today I want to talk about the thing that I know we don't like, and that's running. So running in my life, I've been running cross country for 6 years now. I've run track for 6 years. I've participated in various 5Ks, just like on my own in different cities. I've ran a 10K, and I'm currently training to run my first marathon. So to say running is a big part of my life would be an understatement. And it's something that I enjoy, it's something that I've seen the benefits from. So I want to inform you guys today a little bit about what that's like. So I get it, no one likes running. No one just wakes up and is like, I really want to go for a run today. And if they tell you that they want to, they're probably lying. But I do understand that we're all, or not all of us, but a majority of us have done sports or an athletic exercise thing at least once in our life. And we are also in a very stressful time of our lives where we're making very hard decisions, where are we going to go to college, things like that. And running provides many benefits at this time of our life about how to deal with our sports now being over, our metabolisms are slowing down, and now we have this built up stress. So I want to talk about the physical, health benefits of it, the mental benefits, and why running is better than other forms of exercise to help with this. So, health benefits. So, Progress in Cardiovascular Disease by Carl J. Levy states that running can add 3 years to our lives, and runners have a 25 to 40% reduced chance of premature death. So, that's a statistic that I think speaks for itself. Running helps our bodies. It helps with joint pains. It helps with heart diseases. It helps you stay in shape. You keep your blood pressures, at normal levels. And in fact, our bodies over time have now evolved to be meant for running. So our feet now are stronger. Our joints are stronger. Our muscles are formed to be runners. And that is research done by Business Insider Kevin Loria. And I think if our bodies are made to do something, it's probably a good idea that we do it. So besides the obvious health benefits, there's mental benefits as well, and that's mental health. So according to Frontiers in Human Neuroscience by David Rochlin, published November 29, 2016, running changes your brain makeup. So the more you run, the happier you are. People often talk about runner's high, and that's after you've gone on a long run or you've been running lately, you just feel happier, you have less stress. Suddenly your to-do list seems like it's a lot shorter than it is. So running, it can help in our stressful times of our lives. It helps now that we're going to college, we're not doing sports. These mental benefits are going to be a strong part of our lives. So what makes running different? We talked about the health benefits, we talked about the mental benefits. So why can't we get those from other sports? So according to science, and the title is literally, running is better for you than every other exercise at making you live longer, is that running beats all other types of exercise. So with high intensity sports like basketball, soccer, football, there's a running clock. You have a team that you have to support. That's a lot of stress that is now on your shoulders, right? With running, you could have a team aspect, but a lot of times it's just going to be you and the road, and that leads to less stress. It's also a less intense form. You have a less chance of getting injured than you would with other sports. And your actual, your joints and our bones and our muscles, which are all developing at this time, have less harm when you're running compared to other exercise. So I did a little interview with Maggie Leaf, and a little background about Maggie is that she's a tri-sport athlete. She runs cross country, does basketball, and then swims. And she's a fairly active person, so I thought she'd be a good fit just to see her take on this. So I asked her in her life, in the years, when she feels the most fit and active, when she has those health benefits and mental. So she said, my most fit time in the year is normally right after cross country is over. At that time, I've been running for around 6 months consistently. So she does 3 other sports. She's in sports year round, and yet she says, at the end of cross country season, when she's been running for a long period of time, that's when she feels the most in shape, both physically and mentally. And so I said, how does that compare to the other sports? You know, you're in basketball, you're in swimming. How does that compare? And she says, I of course feel in shape when I'm in those seasons, but nothing compares to running. So she says it there, the research and behind it is in our everyday lives. When you're a runner, you're gonna feel more in shape than when you're in a different sport. And that doesn't matter what type of person you are, what type of build, everyone can run. Not everyone can shoot a basket, everyone can run. So then also, I said, how does your stress compare from when you're in other seasons? And she says, running is not stressful, it helps clear my mind. Swimming also does this, but not to the extreme like running. Basketball, on the other hand, can cause me stress. So again, when you have that running clock, you have that team behind you, you have a big fan base, that's all great things, and that makes it really exciting, but that's gonna add cost or more stress to our lives. So this kind of just shows that the research behind how running helps with our mental health is true. So I just want to finish up by saying thank you, and I hope that now, as you guys, your sports are ending and our metabolisms are slowing down, we're going to college, making decisions, you take a few seconds to think about the research that I've shown you today and think about when your next run will be, and maybe you'll be thinking, wow, I've been running for 6 years, just like you. So, thank you.